All right, everyone got their books away? Perfect. All right, so we're going to start now. Today we're doing a special lesson. It is a type of STEM lesson, but it is about related to space and maths. So we're doing a combined sort of activity. So first one, it is called Journey Through Space. Today, what we're going to be doing is learning intention. Who can read the learning intention? Yep. Very good. So we want to order the planets, all right, so we understand where we sit within our own solar system. What are some of the success criteria for the lesson? Yep. Oh, yep. Read one.
I can investigate different methods to measure the size of a circle.
Good. Marcus?
I can identify and name the planets within our solar system.
Yep. And Nathan?
I can use mathematical evidence to support my decisions when ordering the planets.
Okay, great. So what we're going to do is you'll do an activity. If you get stuck or you're unsure about what you're doing or you're not sure what will make you successful, inside your little bag, there's the learning intention and success criteria in your little SnapBlock bags. So when we do open those in a moment, you can get those out and check in with them. Okay? So before we start, I want you to talk to the person next to you. What do you know about the solar system? And in front of you, you have a pink sticky note. I want you to write down a fact, at least one or maybe two things you know about our solar system or our planets. Okay? Grab out a pen. You can talk to the person next to you about it. Yep. Yeah.
I'll get him a pink sticky note.
Oh, I don't have pink.
Do we want to grab a microphone? So what do we know about the solar system?
Okay, write what you think.
Yeah, great. Write it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you write down what you think.
Planet's orbit, yeah.
Write it.
You don't have to have the same one written down. You can have different things written down, yeah? What's something you know about the solar
That's a
system?
good one. Write it down. Perfect. That's good.
Yeah, can you name any?
Have a go.
Yeah, write them down. Name some of the planets that you
Cool.
can
What else
name.
do you know?
Over here, what have we got? What do we know about the solar system?
But the sun is a giant
Right. What have you got so far?
Great. Anything else?
There are 8 planets. Okay, that's how old it is.
Yeah, okay.
Orbit the sun. I don't know. I'm asking you. What do you think? You think there's 7? What are they? Do you know?
You need a post-it note. You're just gonna write down anything you know about the solar system. Could be anything. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many you got so far? What are you up to? How many?
Where's your normal? Who's in your group? Did you
What do we
find
think?
out
Does the moon
yesterday
count
who's
as a
in your
planet?
My group.
Do you just want to sit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Cool.
Ooh, what was that?
An asteroid belt.
An asteroid belt. Can you tell me what that is?
So there's
Good to see you, Ruby.
the inner planets,
Yep.
which are Mercury, Venus,
Okay.
Earth, and Mars.
Hands up if you can share one of the pieces of information that you know.
Superstar.
Jasmine, what do you got?
Put your hand up because that's a great answer.
The moon and the sun orbit the Earth. Okay, Jake.
Our solar system is called the Milky Way.
Okay. Francesca.
The solar system is about 13.7 billion years old.
All right. Isabel.
There are inner planets and outer planets with an asteroid belt.
Good. Addison.
The planets that include Mercury, Uranus, Saturn, Mars, Earth, Venus, and Neptune.
Okay. Does anyone know how many planets there are?
8.
You think 8? Did anyone think of anything different? Anything different? Yeah.
7.
You think 7?
9 if you include Pluto.
So 9 if you include Pluto. Is Pluto considered a planet?
No.
Why?
Well, it's a planet.
Why?
Because it's so small, people decide
Okay.
to classify it.
All right. Good.
The universe is infinitely expanding through the march of time.
All right. Good.
All of the 8 planets have different temperatures.
Perfect. Great. So hold on to these sticky notes. What we're going to do is at the end of the lesson, you have another colour sticky note, which is the purple one. We're going to do a reflection on the sticky note when we're finished, okay? So let's have a look. This is your first activity. This is the sheet. In your SnapBlock bags, you have this sheet, like this. Everyone has it in your bag. Now, you're with a partner, so you've got a bag between the two of you. I want you to talk to the person next to you. What do you think you have to do with this sheet or the sheet in your bag?
Okay, so you're saying match?
What do you think you have to do?
We have to match the sizes.
The sizes? What do you mean by size?
Okay. Interesting.
The names to the sizes of each planet.
Yep.
What
And
do you
what
think
else
you
is in
need
there?
to do with these? So you've got the same
What else is
worksheet,
in the
it's just
bag?
been cut up for you. So what do you think you need to do?
What do you guys think you have to do?
So you think ordering in the solar system and where it is in the solar system?
Is
Does
there
anyone
a
think
fact or
anything
what's,
different?
do you know what's on the right side? What is it?
Matching, yeah. Is it a sentence? Do you want to have a look though? What,
Yeah, but what are the things next to the name of the planets? Clues? Just have a
You've
look in your
got
bag, see
some
if you can tell what the last
circles.
thing is. What do you
what
think
do you
it says?
think? You think they're the
Yeah.
planets?
Oh, that doesn't matter. You just swap the other one.
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
Okay, everyone turn around. Tell me, what do you think you have to do with the bag and the paper? Yep.
I think you have to match like how many kilometers away it is.
Maybe how many kilometres away? So we have 3 pieces of information here. Who can tell me what the 3 pieces of information are? Nathan, what's the first one?
The first one is the circles which are planets.
So we think all the circles are planets. What is the next column, Jake? The names of the planets. And then we've got a third column. What do we think the third column is, Sienna?
Sentences about the planet.
You think there's sentences? Can everyone have a look in your bag? Be very careful in your bag. Can everyone see this little circle?
Yeah.
We don't want to lose that very tiny one. So just be careful in your bag. How many planets did we say there were before? Everyone have a look at the board. How many circles do we have? 8. So do you think you're right? Okay, cool. So have a look at them. Has anyone read this column? Can anyone tell me what is in this column? Adam?
It's facts about the planet.
Are they facts? Can someone be a bit more specific? Yep.
They might be like how far they are away from Earth.
Okay. Are these numbers?
No.
Yes. What are
Written numbers.
written numbers? Okay, so what do you think the numbers could represent? You said distances. What else might they represent? Addison?
The first planet, the nearest to the sun.
Okay, distance from the sun.
Maybe the circumference to relate to the size.
Circumference. What's circumference?
The distance of the circle.
Okay. Jake?
The length,
The what? The length?
yeah,
Okay. The length of what?
the planet.
The length, okay, of the circle. All right, so what I want you to do is you have 5 minutes with your partner to have a go and try and match them as best as you can. Okay, so talk to your partner. You can take it out of the bag and try and match them. Any table preference?
This one's quite good.
Okay, yeah.
And I think that one over there.
Okay.
All right, make sure you don't mix them together because you've got to keep them separate.
Is it all right to
So
pop on tables there?
what's your way that
Maybe
you're
just
going
one in
to
front, like
order
each
them
one in front,
or
maybe?
sort them?
We're not
You're going to do biggest to smallest. What are you going to do over here, boys?
Okay.
Biggest to smallest?
Yeah. So that one.
Over here, girls, how do we think?
Okay. Yeah.
That's okay. At this point, there's no
Not much
right or
data.
wrong. It's just how you think
that's
that
fine.
you're
That one
going
and that one,
to
that's good. Yeah.
categorize the information in front of you.
All right. What do you got so far?
How are you
Is
going
this
to order
in
or
order
sort
from-
yours, girls?
What? Biggest to smallest. Okay. How many plants do you have?
You're
there?
just going with the flow. Okay, so
you
you
sure?
just, why did you put Jupiter
There
on
you go.
this
Perfect.
circle?
8. Good. Now what are you going to do?
Okay,
So what are you doing? How are you sorting it?
so you're doing largest to smallest? Okay. Over here, boys,
Match. Yeah. So what's your technique? What strategy are you going to
you
use?
tell me, do they look the same? You've placed one on top of the other. Okay.
Great question. How will we know? How can we figure it out? Oh, what about these? What are these?
They're words to give clues.
Yeah.
So one
What do
could
they
be
say?
slightly bigger than the other one.
Oh, they give.
How have you decided to order yours? Okay.
What else could they be? How could you match this to one of these? What could it be?
Yep. Largest ones,
How
yeah?
wide?
So you're doing largest
So the
to
biggest
smallest.
number here would be which one?
Okay. That's okay, just have a go.
79? Yeah.
142,000.
But Mars is after. So we're missing one and we just opened our bag, so we couldn't have lost it.
I think that one has it.
6,742.
What?
You got 8.
1,000.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So that's the
7,
biggest
8.
one? So you reckon what planet is that one? Which circle?
You're missing one of your
Okay,
distances
alright, cool.
on the floor
So keep going.
there.
What do you think is next? Good job.
Chizzy, next to you.
What do we got? So you reckon, how do you know this one is Jupiter?
How are we sorting ours, girls?
Excellent. And then you reckon this one is? Why?
Can you explain how you've done it?
Oh, perfect. Okay, great idea. So what do you think these ones are? What do you think this is saying? These numbers? Diameter?
Okay, so you're doing yours from
which
largest
one,
to smallest.
did you read the diameters? Which one was the biggest diameter you
And
found?
I've noticed that you've done the size of the circle and the planet
What's
with
that?
the name.
100, what's
Are
it
you
say?
going to now match these up?
So which
How are you
planet
going
do you
to
think
do
is
that?
that one? Okay.
Biggest one.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Doing it in how?
How do you know
doing
which one's the biggest? Are they in numbers?
Yeah.
In the written form?
it? Okay.
Yeah?
Great.
Okay.
Well, are they facts? What are
Don't
they?
be
Have you
afraid to
read them?
write on them either if you want to. If you want to write the
One.
digits
How many
on
planets
there,
do you have?
can do that as well.
Found him. Are your Chromebooks here? Where are they?
Or it's 100 and something thousand for that. No, but. No, but remember where we watched this? This is that or that. No, but that's not.
What does this one say?
Well, good idea. But what do these say? What do they actually say? Read it.
You know, if
Well, read what it says.
4,040, you know that's Mercury, and then you keep going, but how we
So how are you going to match
and then
these
you said Jupiter's
to these planets?
49,528.
Yeah, maybe. So what could you do? What's that say?
What's this one say?
Okay.
120,000. But then we have 50,000.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
That's
5,
51,000?
6, 7, 8. Is 49,528 the largest number on there?
20,000.
So where would that
But you've
one
matched it
be?
with the largest planet.
Cool. Okay. Good job. Keep going. How are we going? What do you got?
Do you have more
have
of
you
these? Is that
organised
the
them?
issue?
So is this the smallest and that's largest? Okay.
Okay.
So what have we got? 4,000, 6,000, 12,000, 12. Good. Good. How have you organised yours? No? Okay. Cool. Thank you. Okay. Everyone turn around. What I'd like you to do now is, everyone's doing a great job. We're going to discuss what we've worked out so far. But what I'd like you to do before you do that is grab a pencil or a pen out. And what I want you to do now is, you have how many planets or circles? 8. I want you to have a predict which one you think Earth is. So find the circle you think Earth is and do a little E on it.
Just write a
And then
little
we're going
E
to
on it.
predict if, and we're going to see at the end if you manage to work out which planet was Earth.
Which one do you think? Okay.
Is it? Do you know for a fact which one Earth is? Why not? What's the problem? Why can't we know for sure? Very similar. Has anyone seen 2 circles or planets that are very similar in size? All right, so that's a problem we're going to have to try and figure out. How could we determine which circle is bigger if they're so close in size? Come on, boys.
If we can work out what they're talking about, like the distance from where we know that Earth is closer to the Sun than it is to whatever this other planet is.
Yep.
So we can work out the distance.
Okay, yep.
We can put like them on top of each other to see if
You could lay one circle on top and see which one's got more. What are you working out then? If you put a circle on top of the other, and what do you mean by size? Who can tell me what type of size we're talking about? Volume is for what type of objects? 3D. So are these 3D? No. So what are we? That would be area. So if you stack them on top of each other, you're calculating area. What else? What other sizes could you calculate? Not just area. What else? What is circumference?
Like the valley or how, like the whole circle, like area.
The size of the whole circle? Yeah. What other size could we calculate? Yep. The perimeter of the circle? Yeah. Anything else we could calculate the size of? The length and width of the actual circle, right? So we'll have a look at those in a moment. What I want you to do now is, hands up if you've written the little E on the one you think is Earth. Great. Then what I want you to do is, we're going to stand up. Do not touch anyone's things. Be very careful of the cables. And then I need you to collect your Chromebook. And on the way back, have a look at the way other people have organised their planets. Oh, you only need one Chromebook per partner. So you don't need one each.
Great. Very diplomatic.
They've done
You've done a great job.
for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
How'd you go? Where you go so far? Looks good.
What we did was like.
I noticed here, is this from largest to smallest?
Largest to smallest, you know, it could be circumference, could be area, could be distance from the sun, could be
Okay.
anything.
Yeah, what do you
So
do?
there could be different
different.
sizes of things and you just don't know the information. So
Okay.
you've just left that out, have you?
Yes.
Okay.
Eventually.
Eventually you're going to match them up. Perfect.
Okay. All right. Good. What about you, Sienna? Yeah.
I like that you're going around having a
So
look
what-
at
you
how other
think
people
that
have
these
organised their
numbers are
information.
what?
Perfect.
The distance. Okay. What haven't? Could they be something else? Maybe. So what I want you to do is don't change anything. We're going to take a photo of it and then we're going to change it. What? So you think that these are too small, the numbers? If it's a distance?
Mr. Simons is giving instructions in a moment, but what you're going to do is you're going to take a photo
That's a good
of what
idea.
you've done.
Excellent. That's great. All right. Hold on to that. Okay. Everyone turn around. Have a look at the board. What I want you to do is, if we log into Seesaw, what I'd like you to do is in activities, there is the journey to space. All I want you to do is to open a Seesaw and take a photo. So you're going to need to stand up when you take it. You might want to fold your Chromebooks over and get a photo of the order you've done so far. Are we finished yet? No, this is just our first photo. So just take a photo of it and then close your Chromebook once you've got the photo. But leave Seesaw open because we're going to come back and take another photo. Okay, so open up Seesaw. Your code is on the board if you need it. And take a photo of your matching so far.
So go add response. And then we can go photo from there.
Need the
so
code?
Yeah,
Yeah.
over here. Oh, here.
That's it.
Yeah.
And take a
add your
photo.
here.
So press the camera. Just what you've done so far.
Just take a photo of what you've done so far. Is yours loading?
Scanning.
Do you want to grab yours just in case?
Did that work? I think it's the glare.
The camera's
Okay,
like blurry.
Is it because of it?
Show me.
No, the link pops up. Put your
Oh, are you in Seesaw?
No, that's
No, you
fine.
gotta go
for me.
Seesaw
That's
first.
great.
You're not in Seesaw. Yeah, open Seesaw, then scan. That's it. That's it. Add response. That's it. And take a photo. Yeah, add response and take a photo of your order and
Yours loading?
place it in the middle.
Yeah, we might just use, yeah. Have you taken a photo?
Yeah.
Excellent.
The ground blends.
Yeah, it does a little bit, doesn't it? Now you can close it and you can wait for the next set of instructions.
That's it. Get a photo. Did you get a photo? Perfect. That's it. Excellent. You can put it over, go back to the first page. You can move
You're
it
in?
like.
Go okay?
That's fine. Yep, that's it. Good. Yep. Is it not?
Once you've got your photo,
Well,
you
not
can
loading.
close your Chromebooks.
Do you want to try, see if
Yeah, add response.
Mila tries first? I don't know why.
And then
Maybe.
if you go
Excellent. Good job.
here, it says add photo. So go camera, go photo,
well.
and then you need to hover it over.
Okay. Let me just take a photo with camera on here.
Have you taken your photo?
No. Okay. Just go camera and just take it and just take a photo
Yeah.
of your desk. Okay. Everyone, turn around.
No, that one. First one.
If your Seesaw is not working, just take a photo with your camera and we can upload it later. Did you take a photo? No, not yet. Okay. Sitting down. Hands up if you've taken your photo already. Good job. Hands up if you have not taken a photo yet of your order. That's right. If you have not taken a photo and Seesaw's not working, you can just use the camera. Leave Seesaw open because we're going to come back and take another photo in a moment. Who can tell me how did you match it? Who wants to talk about what they did, their strategy? What did you do?
So we did the small. Wait, do we tell you?
Yeah. Well, tell us what you did, how you worked it out.
So there was mainly Chelsea. So he did Mercury as the smallest one.
How did you know Mercury is the smallest?
I just know Mercury's the smallest.
You already knew that. Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's like crust, core, or like distance to the sun yet, but like we put, because Mercury is closest to the sun, we put the least distance, like
The smallest number.
yeah.
Okay.
'cause, like,
Good idea.
Mercury is closest.
Right. That's one way you might do it. Jasmine, how'd you do it?
We did like what we thought. We did the biggest planet. Well, we did the biggest. So we did Jupiter first.
Yeah. And did you add a number to Jupiter?
Yeah, we added the biggest number.
Which was what?
142,980.
Hands up if you put the biggest number to the biggest circle. Okay, that's one way we can do it. Good. Did anyone use any other strategies? Is there anything else you knew? How did you know the names of certain planets? Or if you said Mercury was the smallest, how do you know which dot or circle is the smallest circle? How did you figure that one out? Yep.
Me and Miller did Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Neptune, Uranus, Saturn, and then Jupiter.
In order of what?
In order of, it's like biggest to
Small. Okay. Yep.
And we did Mercury, the smallest, because we already knew that.
Yep.
And we discussed, like, we know that Jupiter is the biggest planet.
Yep.
And then we kind of just guessed numbers.
Great. What I'd like you to do now is, if everyone sees Mercury, the two smallest planets, the two smallest circles, they're very small. We think that Mercury is the smallest one, but how do I know when there's two that are very, very similar in size? How are we going to work out which one is actually the smallest? Yeah.
So what me and Marcus did, so to figure out which one is bigger, which one is smaller, we just placed each one on top of each other and see if which is bigger and which one's smaller.
Okay, great. What I'd like you to do now is, I want you all to sort the planets in order from smallest to largest. So if you've already started, you can continue. But we want to make sure that the circles are also in order from smallest to largest. So not just the numbers. So then what do you think the numbers actually represent? It's not the distance. What does it represent, Francesca?
Maybe the length?
The length of...
Maybe the plus to the core.
Okay, so it could be, if I have my circle here, the number might be the length of the circle. What else could it be?
Circumference or diameter?
They're two different things. So can someone tell me what is one, what's the other?
Maybe the width of the
One is width and one outside. So we have some things at the front here. We have some rulers, we have some string, and we have some tape measures. You can use these, or you can use your pencils or what you've got there. I saw Luca already using his ruler to work out which circle is actually the smallest, which is the largest, and then match them to their sizes. Okay, so when you're ready, we're going to start that again, and you can change your order and put them in order, smallest to largest, all the circles.
What time is this going to?
Originally 11, but because I'm a bit later.
Yeah.
11,
One.
10 maybe? What time now?
1:45.
Yeah, time. I don't think I'll need as long for this section
Nah.
because I already got... So what do you reckon? How do you know this circle is
Don't
smaller
forget
than
there's
that?
other resources at the front that you
With
can
what?
use as well.
It on top of it.
Yeah, okay.
And the blood was inside.
Okay, good. Good. Excellent. All right, how else could you measure it to confirm? There's other things at the front you could try and use as well. What did you get? How did you work it out? What you got? Yeah.
This one's not even a centimetre. This one looks like it's half a centimetre.
So if it's not a centimetre, what could you use to measure it into centimetres if it's not a centimetre?
Has anyone measured
Millimetres.
the
Okay,
size
try millimetres. How
of
many
the
millimetres
circles?
was that one? How many millimetres was that
The
one?
length? What about
There's
this
some at the front. You can use those.
really small one?
Cut right? Or it's bigger?
It's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
So they're not the exact same size.
But
they
how
are
do you
different.
know
What could you use to measure?
the length of it is?
Yeah.
How
What
have
else could you
measured
try?
it?
No, try. Let's see. Let's go have a look.
Just a bit less than 1 cent.
So you got them in order smallest to largest with.
So if you can't measure in centimetres, what might you have to measure in? Millimetres. Do you have
Yep.
millimetres to measure?
Yeah, yeah. Stuff at the front. What's that one? Yeah.
And if that's 5. So this is a small one.
What are you using to measure?
Good. So how much was this one?
That was about 3 3/4.
Okay. Good. So put them all in
You
order
will
based
use a
on your
ruler.
measurements.
Okay. Is there anything else you might use?
Yeah. Yeah, of course, of course.
Okay,
Because we're going to take
perfect.
enough. Excellent. That's a good idea. Why'd you do that? Yeah, good. That's right. Okay.
How do you
good.
know that
How do you
this
know
is the
though
smallest?
this circle is bigger than that one? How do you know for a fact?
It looks like the
Is there
smallest,
another
but
way you can check it?
how
to
could you be
confirm?
accurate?
Okay.
Okay.
We're not up to that one. So right now, this one is 0.4 centimeters.
Okay.
So you're measuring centimetres. Is there something else that you could measure in? If it's not centimetres, millimetres.
Okay, 4 millimeters, and the others? Yeah. Yeah. Then that one. Okay, great. Perfect. So are they all in order? What do you need to work out now? So now you've got them in the order.
Yeah. So you're using millimetres. Yeah, great idea.
Okay. What I want you to do now, if that's
are
your
you
order, can
writing
you go
it
back to
down
Susan and take
anywhere,
another
or are
photo?
you
That was
just
great. All right, and tell me when you're done. Good.
I think we have to change
What's that? Take a photo of your final order.
order these.
Girls, don't worry about seesaw now.
These must be ordered
Just
first.
start.
When we took a photo.
Oh, have you finished?
Yeah, that's your first one. Now you do it on the second
yeah,
one. You do
okay.
another one.
Once you finish, you can take a photo. Have you finished?
So you've got
Oh,
all
yeah?
yours, and you're happy with your order. So this is 142. This is 120. Have you measured these ones?
Yeah.
So that is bigger than that.
Yeah.
Can you prove it to me?
90.
Have you sorted yours?
Yeah.
Have you taken another photo?
Okay. For
So
what?
take another photo and upload
Yeah.
that to your second page on Seesaw. Yeah.
Yeah, great. What could you use to if it's a bit less than centimeters? What could you use? Yeah. Do you have millimeters on your rule?
Are you measuring?
Okay, pop this one away. Did you get a photo?
Okay,
So
great.
take a photo of your order, and then I want you to try and measure the circles a different way. So you've already used a ruler, you've used area. What could you use next? What else is at the front you could try? Length?
Have you
What else?
reordered?
Yep.
Great. Now you can take another photo and upload that to the second page of your Seesaw.
Where's your other? Okay, so there's one a dot here, dot here. So you need to sort these. Nathan, are you ready to take a photo yet?
And
Well,
how
where's
have
the-
you
but they're not
ordered
all
it this
organised, are they?
time?
Where's the rest of yours?
Smallest to largest, we've
What do
measured
you
the
mean?
shapes and
1,
Yeah.
2, 3,
How
4,
did you
5,
measure?
6. You've got
we
8
were
planets.
doing on a ruler, and
But
then
one,
we made
you got to
sure
you got to
I
match the
put that
names.
Okay.
Like each circle must have a name.
Were
and
you
a
using
measurement.
centimetres or millimetres?
centimeters.
So this one has a
And
measurement
then
and a circle.
that
Now you got
one
enough things here.
I moved my ruler.
Like, is this Earth?
Great.
Or are you saying that's Earth? So Earth needs a number.
Have you
So this
taken a
needs
photo?
number, This needs a
And you've
number,
uploaded
and
that the
needs a
second
name.
one to Seesaw? So you're getting an.
And that needs a measurement.
Now you
That
need
needs
to
a
take a
circle.
photo of your second.
Can you sort them out again? So
matching
each one
or
must
order,
have name, number,
and you
and
upload
circle.
that to the second
Okay.
page on Seesaw.
Yeah, try. Did you get a photo?
Have you done both? Taken a photo? Taken a photo?
What's that? So you've got them in order from smallest to largest?
Yeah, but this one we didn't do
Oh, so do it again. Yeah, take another photo with this. Is this all in order? And you've got
You
the
can
names
just
of
do
the
the
planets?
size.
So we just do another photo. Congratulations.
Yeah, put it next to it. Yeah, yeah. on
Thank
another
you,
page.
honey.
Yeah.
I want to try screen.
So nice of you.
Get some scissors and cut it. Try.
Yeah. Yeah. If you
Jasmine
just want
and
to do
Sophie,
the
when you're
sizes
done,
and not worry
how
about
else could
that,
you try
that's
measuring
okay
it?
as
Do you
well.
want to
Yeah.
try measure with this as well? So cut. Get some scissors and cut. If they're finished with measuring it, like those boys have got theirs
They
in
can
order
choose
already.
a different way.
Yeah, see if they can use a different measurement to confirm their choices.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that enough? How much string do you want? Okay.
All right, now that you're
And can you
finished,
cut another
so
piece for
you
Xavier while you're
chose
here?
to measure in
How much do you want,
with a
Xavier?
ruler, didn't you?
A bit more maybe?
Is there
Okay.
another method that you could use with the resources out?
We like lifted it up and put it on top.
And they're all in order?
Placed, yeah. Is there another way you could do that though? What would you do with a protractor?
Can you just organise it
Okay.
like so it's all in one
Have a
line?
go.
Can you do that for me?
Girls,
So I
is
can
there
see it. So
another resource out the front or another method that you could use? Great.
Which
off
ones?
you go.
So you think? Earth is the second smallest. Is that right? Do it in one line for me and come and show me when you're done.
Have you tried a different method
Yeah,
of
yeah.
measurement?
We put like 12.
Yeah.
We changed it because
So you can do it that way. Perfect. And how else could you measure it with the string?
Yeah.
I'll leave that one to last. Don't do that yet. I want you to try. How else can you measure these with what's at the front? What else is at the front that you could use? Yeah. How could you use the string?
Look, what are you doing?
Yeah. Leave all the names. That's it. We're going to come back and check them. Yeah, how else could you do it? So instead of doing cross, what could you do? Yeah. Okay. Try that around. and
Have
see
you
what
got
get.
string to measure? Off you go. Have a go.
That's right. Have a go. That's it. Measure that way.
Most of them have got.
Yeah, good. Okay, can I have everyone return to their seat, please? What I want you to do is to take another photo now of what you have done. If you've already taken a photo, close the Chromebook for a moment. And I want you to grab out your learning intention card. Everyone grab out the learning intention. Can we have a look at the success criteria? Can everyone please read number 3 on the success criteria? Xavier, can you read that for me?
I can use mathematical evidence to support my decisions when ordering the planet.
Hands up if you've ordered your planets. Who can show me or prove to me their order using maths as evidence? Addison, what do I mean by evidence? How can you prove it?
So, like evidence, we have these little strip cards over here that shows for example, 51,118 kilometers.
Yeah.
It's like how in order we find the biggest to the smallest, we calculate like, for example, 142,984 kilometers. It's the biggest one, so it must belong to the widest circumference of the.
Okay, good. And what about the smaller planets? How do we know which one was smaller? Who can prove to me? Because some of you have got 2 little dots right next to each other. Who can prove they know one is smaller than the other using evidence? Yeah.
Because the first one was smaller than Mercury, and we measured it with the ruler.
How did you measure it?
We measured it with the ruler,
So if I have my circle here, can you come up and show us on the circle where you measured it from? Show us where you measured.
I measured it from that edge.
Okay, yep. And what did you use? Who measured it with a ruler? Do you want to measure? What? You used millimetres. Which measurement did you think was better, millimetres or centimetres? Why millimetres rather than centimetres?
Well, because centimeters, like some of the dots were exactly 1 centimetre, and it was really hard to tell. But when we used the millimetre rule, we could count how.
Perfect. Very good. Sorry, so Sophie, what did it equal?
So the lowest one was
4 millimetres?
and then
Excellent. I also noticed this group over here, they used a pen to draw on these cards. What do you think they drew or wrote on these cards that helped them? Yeah. Digits. Yeah, they actually wrote digits. So you could use digits as well to help you. Once you have taken a photo of that order, has everyone taken a photo? All right, once you've taken a photo, I want to have a look at who hasn't taken a photo of their second order. Take a photo now. There are 3 different ways we can measure the circle. The first way is to measure from one side to the other side. Who did that? Who measured it like that? Nathan, have you finished? Yeah. Close your Chromebook. All right, let's have a look. So this is the first way. Does anyone know what this type of measurement is called? Adam? What do we call when we measure this way? Anyone got an idea? It is the width of the circle. We have a special name for it when it's a circle. Diameter. Everyone say diameter? Now, it doesn't matter where you measure it from. Have a look. Any side, it is always a diameter. that's called the diameter. Hands up if today you measured the diameter of your circles as evidence. Fantastic. And we worked out that Mercury, we don't know which one it is yet, but we know that the smallest one was how many millimetres? 4?
Good morning, teachers and students. It's another lovely day today. So when we're outside playing today, we must remember our sunscreen and our hats. That will be very important. The oval will be open today, so please make your way to the gate as soon as you can and enjoy your lunch break.
There's another way we can measure this circle. Did anyone measure the circles a different way rather than measuring from all the way across? Did anyone do a different way? Down, you mean from the top down?
Yeah.
So is that still diameter if I measure from here to there?
Yes.
Yeah, it's still diameter because it's a line across. Yep.
I got some string and I went around it.
Fantastic. So Xavier measured the outside of the circle. What do we call that when we measure the outside? Perimeter. But when we do circles, it's got a special name. Some people have been using the name today. What's that name? Circumference. So everyone say circumference? It sort of sounds like circle. It is measuring the perimeter of a circle. That's a special name. So that was a different way you could have measured it. And if you measure it with string, how do you then measure the string once you've done the outside?
Well, you put the string on a ruler and see.
Exactly, and then you measure the length of the string. Very good. And there's one other method we could have used, which I don't know if anyone used, maybe you did, was this. You could measure, how do you measure this one? Addison? No, not for this one. That is something else we'll have a look at. You could do the area. We did area by stacking the circles. But this, where am I measuring this from? What part of the circle? Sam? What part of the circle am I measuring from?
The inside
Yeah?
with the right.
What do we call this? The middle to the side or the edge or the outside. This is called radius. Everyone say radius? Radius. What do you notice about radius and diameter? What's your question?
How are you meant to measure it if you only got half circle?
Yeah, so you could measure just half of the circle of each half circle instead and see which was the longest. Times it by or... Yeah, so the radius is what of the diameter? Half. Or the diameter is? Double the radius. So you have two choices. They're almost identical. One is half of the other. And the last one, which is what Xavier did, which is the circumference. So you could have measured the outside. All right. Can I have everyone have a quick go? I want you to measure the largest planet. What do we think the largest planet's called? Can everyone try measuring the diameter and radius of Jupiter, and let's see what we get. And what are we going to use? Centimetres or millimetres?
You're doing the circumference, girls, so you need to do the diameter and
Grab a
radius.
ruler, measure the diameter, and then measure the radius.
So is that the
Take a turn
diameter or
each.
the radius?
Or you could try Saturn. Look up.
Okay.
Oh no, it's 11. So 110.
All right, how are we going for time? Almost. Oh, it's 11, that's all right. We're a bit over. I'm going to give them extra time. They won't be able to do it right now, but they'll do it after recess.
Yeah, because I think some of them are...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They'll pop in their bag. I don't know. We'll quickly research the names. I'll put up the answers.
They can do that after, I reckon.
The answers?
I'll do the answers now, and then they can research the names after.
Yeah, okay. We'll see how we go.
At least we got that class.
Yeah, I know.
At least we got 2.
Okay. All right. Who can tell me what was the diameter they got for Jupiter? What diameter did you get? Yep. 11 centimetres, Jake? You got the same? Did anyone get any different for that? 11.1 what? Centimetres, or how many millimetres would that be? 111 millimetres.
We got 111
Millimetres, yeah.
But when we tried to do half, like
The radius?
55.
55 millimetres. So what's 55 times 2? Marcus? 110. So you're same as that group. So you either got 110 millimetres or 111. That's good. Let's go through the size. What was the smallest circle? What was the smallest measurement? The smallest diameter? So the numbers you had today, what do you think these were on these pieces of paper? We didn't know at first. What do we now know these cards are? The diameter. These are all the diameters of the planet. So let's go. What was the smallest diameter? Hands up. What was the smallest one? Marcus. Smallest diameter. Which one? Don't tell me the name of the planet yet. Tell me what the size was, because we don't know for sure yet. What was the smallest diameter you had? Have a look at your paper. What was the smallest one? Was it 5 millimeters, or what did you get? Or 4 millimeters? Yeah. 4 millimeters. Maybe my measurement's a bit off. So maybe I'm off by 1. Maybe Miss Simons measured too big. All right, 5, 6. So we had 4,879 kilometres. Did everyone get that as their first one? Yeah. Then the next one was 6,000. What was it? What, hands up, what was the next one? Yep.
6,792.
Yep. Next one?
12,100.
Fantastic. Who can get Kiara? Next one.
12,756.
Fantastic. Next one. Betty?
49,528.
Great. Sienna, what was the next one? What was the next size after 49,000?
51,180.
Fantastic. And 18. Ruby?
180,546.
Good. And Adam, last one.
142,984.
Fantastic. Last step before we pack up. I want you to open up your Chromebooks. Can we work out what the correct names are for each planet? What's the biggest to smallest? Let's go. One. And then we'll pack.
Mercury, Venus, Uranus, Neptune, Saturn.
Look up the size. Let's see if you're correct. So find the right size. So look up your Chromebook. So is Jupiter the biggest? Then Saturn? Is Uranus bigger than Neptune? Check your Chromebook. You're going to check your answers. Is Venus bigger than Mars?
Are you going to research
Check.
each size,
Adam,
or
check
are you
them up.
just going to? Yep. So what are you going to
Yeah,
type
it was.
in?
I
Do you
looked
think?
at, yeah, last night. Brilliant. So which one is? Do you think Uranus is Neptune is bigger than
Okay.
Neptune? Well, let's check. Let's check what it is.
I just went like this to my class.
Scroll down. You fine? So fine. Maybe you can look it up. Is Venus?
I didn't.
Is
know it was
Mars
his
bigger than
birthday.
Venus?
You didn't tell me. Cheap.
Okay. So that's the order, but do they tell you which one's bigger? You need to find out which ones are bigger. So what have you got? Which one's the order? Is the smallest, then what's bigger? Venus. So was Venus your second smallest? All right, so we need to change that. Then what was next? All right, did you get your order correct? What was the biggest one? Are you doing from smallest? That's it? No, that's the order of distance. We want their size. Oh no, that's order from the sun.
So
we want
roughly.
their size. So order of size. That's it. That's
Did
the
you
order
take
of
a
size.
photo
So
of it?
Mercury's the smallest. Then what's the next smallest?
And then upload
Mars.
it
So
to
Mars
Cecil.
is So swap Mars. That's it. And swap. Fantastic. That's it. So Mars is actually next. Then what next? Venus. So Earth is actually. Oh, you're pretty close. So Earth,
Where's
you're one off.
your
Good.
Cecil?
Then what? What's next?
Ah,
Fantastic. Well done. Now take a photo of your final version.
where is
Good
all
job.
your photos gone?
Did you get it right?
Ah, they're in there already.
Did you look it up? No. Well, look it up first.
Just
Check
one
your
minute.
answers. Oh, look at. They've got some. Check on theirs as well. Did you fix it, Xavier? Take a photo of the last one.
Done?
Okay.
Sorry?
Adam and Xavier, when you're done, you finished it. Take a photo and pack it away in your bag. That's right. Borrow someone else's to check size. Did you guys get
And
your
then take
size?
a photo, and then you're done.
What's the smallest to largest? Did you figure it out?
Take a photo,
Where?
then
What
you're
is it?
done.
We already checked someone else's. We checked Adam's.
Okay, I need you to finish this first. We'll unpack it. Okay? We'll make up the time later. Don't worry.
Mr. Simons will do that after. Okay? Perfect.
Okay, once you've checked your answers and you've put them in the correct order, take a photo of your last one and then you can post your seesaw activity. Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, Mars, Earth. Is that the correct size? Look them up.
So it hasn't been charged overnight, is that
Oh,
right?
that's a good question.
How do I add it to mine as well?
Go down to the 3 dots. Scroll down. That's it, 3 dots. And then press edit people and add your name. Good job.
I'll give it to Mr. Simons. That's right.
Okay, can I have everyone freeze? Turn around, look this way. Before you pack up, one, you need to take a photo of the final order, and once you've done your order, you can pop them back in your plastic bag, because we're going to reuse these for another lesson, but you cannot take a photo until you have looked up the order of size. You need to check your size, because some people discovered something interesting. Hands up if you found something that surprised you with the order of size. Yeah.
It was really weird because Mars, it was like completely out of order. Like,
Why? What was it?
like, it wasn't like the order of the solar system,
Yeah.
the order of size.
Yeah, and what was it?
It was Mercury, Mars.
Oh, stop there. So Mars was what, the second smallest? Hands up if you had actual Mars as your second smallest planet. All right, so we didn't realise that. So you need to check your sizes. Once you put them in the correct order, take a photo. Then you can pack your Chromebook away. And when you're finished, look this way. On your sticky note, you need to write 2 things you learnt today. One science thing you learnt new, and one thing you learnt new about maths. On your sticky notes, and then write your name at the bottom of the sticky notes.
And then you can come and hand me your sticky notes.
Okay.
The purple one,
And your facts
what
as
you've
well. Yeah,
learnt.
yeah. Did you get the
Be
correct order?
quick and then you can go out for lunch.
But did you take a photo at the end? You fixed it? What was the smallest? Then what?
Not sure, honey.
Yeah.
Is it on the floor?
Yeah. Good. Oh, you forgot one. Uranus.
2 things
Good.
you learnt.
Did you get all in order?
Do you have the purple?
Fantastic. Take a photo. Oh, there's another one there. Just use it.
Oh, this is what you know, honey.
So one maths thing you learned and one science thing you learned
this is
today.
what you have learnt.
Put them back in the bag. Yeah. Yeah, fantastic. Great.
What you've learnt.
That's good.
One mathematical concept and one
Yep.
scientific concept.
That's right, just
I'm going
have
to
a go.
collect the
Diameter.
pink to start off with. Can you go and
Radius,
collect the purple.
Fantastic,
when they're
good job.
done? Yeah. Pinks. Can I have your
Just
pink
something
post-it
you learned
note?
today. Maths and science.
Yeah, I will.
That's okay.
Just give me one
So
sec.
what was it actually? All done?
Yes, please.
Ways to measure.
You tell me.
It was what was that radius?
Yeah.
Can I please have your pink? I got purple.
Yeah, we'll add that later, that's fine. You can leave that pop back in your bag and finish your sticky notes. Yeah, that's okay. Just leave it here. Press. Leave it here for now and we'll hopefully it'll load when we come back. Okay? Okay, once you get your sticky notes, pass them to Miss Gabler. Oh, sorry, Miss here.
How do you measure using radius?
Good, excellent.
Thank you.
All done? You got your photos? Why not? Just pick one thing. No, let Luca pick something. Tell me. Yeah. Come and sit down and eat your food inside, please. And then we'll make up your time later. Perfect, thank you.
Mr. Simons,
Pass it to, yeah, but we'll add more time later. It's tricky with the time. Yeah, go get food.
Yeah, go and get your food. Thank you.
Okay, done.
Right, well done. Good job. Return the bags to me. Grab your food. Come and grab your food.
Just leave the string, put it in the box.
Sorry?
And then pack up your little lunch
I'm going to
bags.
move it.
Thank you.
Because of this today. So we'll move it to tomorrow. Okay?
Yep.
Perfect. Thank you.
Pop them in here. I'll take them.
Yeah, go get your food.
I forgot to put my phone on my signature.
That's all right. Thank you.
Thanks. And I'll get a bag for those. I'll put them all.
Yeah. I'm just going to start setting up my class.
Is Meg harvesting crumbs?
Can I have all resources put back into the tub for me,
I'll have to
please?
say that one.
Can I come and lose you, Pop?
No, because it won't happen now. Because this got
Just on that table there, buddy.
recess. Perfect. Good job. Thank you.
This one now.
Sticky notes. Excellent.
Next. Do you want me to hold on to? Is there an on-off?
What's
Just
up?
hold them. But you don't
What
want
do I
to end
do?
up like going to the bathroom or something.
Number.
Yeah, I just need someone to look at it.
Just up there. Recess.
I know how to do the I know how to do
I'll mix it up.
centers and stuff,
Okay.
but I don't know how to do all the edges and everything.
Okay. 4. Yep. And then what do you need to do? Pop it in. Thank you. Good job. And then what do you do later, Xavier? You check your number.
Yeah.
Is that electronic now? You got an electronic one, is it? Or what was the other thing?
That one's to check my bloods.
Yeah, okay. How long do you have to hold it for?
Pardon?
How long do you hold that for?
It expires in like 2 weeks.
No, but like your thing, when you hold it in, is there a certain time?
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Okay. Okay, good. All right, thanks for that, guys. This is pretty high tech as well, isn't it? The laptops, jeez, is it?
Oh, this one?
Yeah. All right, take this one off.
If you want, we'll just turn it off.
Okay, and then leave it for
And
off.
then when you come back for your next